Lodwar Municipality is one of the, of course, is our main town. And of course, it is the county headquarters with a population of about 86,000 residents currently residing here. And of course, being an urban area, one of the challenges that comes with urbanization is the demand for water, because you have these huge numbers of people residing in this place, and each of them, by law, is required to have access to potable water. And of course, the existing water infrastructure is not actually sufficient to be able to serve all these individuals. So parts of the town actually have a problem with water, because we are unable, actually, the existing infrastructure has not been able to reach all those households. And it is why some of those areas actually currently are water stressed. So what we are doing in the meantime, in the immediate term, is to actually do what we call water tracking for those parts of the urban area. Of course, as we supply the rest of the municipality with a clean and potable water through piping that currently exists. So what we are doing currently as a department, the main service provider here is actually Lowasco currently, which is the local company that has the service agreement to be able to provide this commodity to all residents of Lodwar town. Again, of course, the department is only supporting with investment, especially on capex expenditure, rather capital expenditure projects, like we recently commissioned the Natome flagship water project that was done by the county. This project has been able to avail water to an additional 15,000 residents of this town. And already this project has been handed over to the service provider so that they're able actually to maintain the project and of course do further extensions, pipeline extensions to the households that now live where the intended areas reside. So currently, of course, as a department, Lowasco is the one that is in charge of service delivery, and basically they provide water to all residents of Lodwar town, especially where the pipeline has been able to reach. They do the O&M, and of course they are the ones actually who are doing all the quality assurance work, including the chlorination of this commodity before it arrives at the end user. Of course, as a department, this is not sufficient, because I told you before, we have the recent climate variability consequences that have actually resulted into what we call the dropout from pastoralism. If you look at the places like beyond Mount Kenya University, where we call Hewani, these are actually pastoralists who've actually lost their livestock, and now they're fallen back to this modern setup. And these are the people that we are currently grappling with on how to extend the pipes or look for more resources so that the service provider can be able to avail this commodity to those residents. But in terms of policy-wise, of course, we are currently, of course, today reviewing the Lodwar Municipality 25-year water draft master plan. And this is supported by UNICEF. And so engagements have already begun. And today, I think over the last 5 months, we've had discussions with the partners around here. And of course, today, the draft is being presented to the stakeholders, the WASH stakeholders or WASH family in Turkana County for their input, and of course, so that we refine the draft before now we can be able to validate the final document. This plan is for 25 years, and what it aims at is it has taken stock of the existing water infrastructure, it has taken stock of the existing populations that need to be served. The current demand actually is around 11,000 meter cubic per day. But the existing boreholes, which is around 15 of them, active boreholes in Lodwar Municipality, are only able to get 7,000. So you realize that we have a deficit of around 4,000 meter cubic per day. So this is what the plan has been able to indicate for us. And we believe that once the plan is commissioned, we will now embark on the process of ensuring that we are able to meet that demand in the short term, in the intermediate, and in the long term, that is 2027. So this is what we are doing today, and we are glad to the partner UNICEF. We are glad that the other partners that we have here have actually come to bring in the expertise and their inputs into this plan, because it will be the blueprint on which subsequent developments as far as operation and maintenance, subsequent development on further investments in the hard water infrastructure will actually be undertaken. So it is a very, very significant document for us and plan for us. And now that this is a municipality, even as we transition into the next government, it will be critical that this plan is in place so that it guides further developments, so that all residents of this town have access to potable and clean water.